Hello, kindergarten families. My name is Mrs. Bowman, and I will be your kindergarten teacher this year. I am so excited to meet you in a few short days. I can hardly wait. My excitement is going wild, so I can't wait to see you. But I wanted to introduce myself, just in case you didn't know who I was. I am Mrs. Bowman. I have been teaching kindergarten. This actually will be my second year, and I have been teaching at Brookside for 3 years. And this actually used to be my elementary school back when I was a little girl. So it's so nice to be here to teach at a school that I once attended. It feels like home. So I love being here. And I'm here all the time. All the time. I always work here. So a little bit about myself. I am actually, so like I said, I attended elementary school here, so I am from Big Rapids. I graduated from the high school in 2011, and I've stayed here ever since. I attended Ferris State for my education degree and lived at home with my parents, so I saved some money and stayed here. Anyway, I recently got married a year ago. I married my high school sweetheart, so he attended Big Rapids Public Schools as well. He didn't attend Brookside, but we met as we carried on through our schooling. So we have a golden doodle. His name is Ruger, and he is 4 years old, and we love him to death. We give him so much attention and spoil him all the time. And he loves being outside, so we are always outside. One of his favorite things to do is swim. So we are always on the boat or out on the water. And he also likes to go outside, and so we take him for walks all the time. We usually come into town. We live outside of town a little bit, and he we take him for walks around town. So around Hemlock and downtown. We can't walk him by our house just because we have some bears that live in our area. So we can't really hang out there as much as we would like, but that's okay. We like to see the wildlife in our backyard, so we will take it. Anyway, I will be your kindergarten teacher, and I can't wait to meet you. But before we get started, or before I leave, I have a few things I'd like to talk about. I'm actually in my classroom right now. So when we start school, we will have specials, or what we call them. So we have daily activities. So you'll have an art teacher, you'll have a music teacher, you will have a technology teacher, and you will have a physical education teacher, or like we like to call it PE. So those will be our specials throughout the week, and you might have two in a day, or you might just have one in a day. So you'll have to see when you come to school, but you will get to have different teachers as well as myself. And then we also have a teacher's aide in our classroom as well. So you'll have many different adults in our building. Anyway, but our classroom. So, like I said, I'm sitting in our classroom right now, and I'm still doing some finishing touches, but our classroom looks amazing. If you were to look, we just got new carpet and they just painted our classroom. So it looks nice and fresh. It's beautiful. It's bright. I can't wait for you all to see it. Some other things in our classroom, I have purchased flexible seating. So instead of just the typical desk and chair, I also have some wobble seats, some stools, some cushions for chairs. I have some floor seating as well, some stand-up desks. So there's all sorts of different ways to learn in my classroom. Our technology in our classroom just upgraded right before we left last year, and so we have new smart boards, we have microphones, which I am so excited to use. And so we have a microphone system that you can hear, and I don't have to yell or raise my voice, which is awesome. I can save my voice throughout the year. And some fun things in our classroom. We have a choice time area, so with toys and math manipulatives that I can clean daily. We have a classroom library that we will have access to. Students will have their own area where they can keep books, pencils, their maybe pencil box, things like that. And then we'll have the opportunity of having classroom jobs. So that will be an awesome time in our classroom. And we also do the Leader in Me program. So you'll see lots of Leader in Me quotes in different colors in our school because we want the atmosphere to be happy and engaging. So I can't wait for you to come and visit. However, when you come to school, you might see um, things look a little different. So when you see me, I might have a mask on and I might have a face shield on. So you might see the different things in our classroom. So I just wanted to show you, it's still me, even though I have a mask on. And I might be wearing two different masks. So I have this one, and then I also have a clear one that I will also use that you can see my mouth and you can see my smile. So this is one that I might also use as well. So this one's kind of fun, but I won't always wear it. Sometimes I will and sometimes I won't. So these are different things that you'll see in our classroom. But I'm, again, so excited to meet you and see you in our classroom. Before I go, I have a story I would like to read you. And this is the night before kindergarten. So you can rewatch this video on the night before kindergarten. That way you are all excited to come meet me. And I cannot wait to meet you. So here we go. The Night Before Kindergarten by Natasha Wing, illustrated by Julie Durall. 'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, the kids were excited and a little bit scared. I'm always scared on the first day of school, too. But then I get to school, and everything's okay. They tossed and they turned about in their beds while visions of school supplies danced in their heads. I cannot wait to see all the school supplies that you bring to school. Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. In the morning it came. School starts today. Would the teacher be nice? Would they still get to play? Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. The kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids! Wow! Let us hold your bears and blankies for now." The parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be A-okay." The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps. But where were the beds for the mid-morning naps? No mid-morning naps here. They colored and painted and played Simon Says, then tumbled and skipped and stood on their heads. They sang silly songs from beginning to end. Within just a minute, each kid had a friend. Oh, you will make lots and lots of friends in kindergarten. The children were happy. They loved Miss Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise. What do you think her surprise could be? Let's find out. When what to her wondering eyes should appear but sad moms and dads who were holding back tears. Their noses so sniffly, their eyes red and wet. This was the saddest goodbye Miss Sunrise had seen yet. She gathered, oh, hold on. She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug, then sent them away after one final hug. The children all waved from the door of the school. Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool. And you will have a cool time in my classroom, my kindergarten classroom. So again, I am so excited to meet you and see you in the classroom here in school. So you take care until we meet. Catch you later. Bye.